Long ago, before the oceans sparkled under the sun as they do today, crabs ruled the shores and the shallows with grace and elegance. Back then, crabs walked proudly forward, like any other creature, strutting along the beaches with their smooth, confident gait. Among them, the leader of the crab clan was a wise and adventurous crab named Captain Clawthorne. Captain Clawthorne was famous for his explorations. He claimed to have seen underwater caves filled with glowing pearls, danced with dolphins, and even outwitted a crafty octopus. But his greatest love was treasure, particularly shiny things that glittered in the sun. One day, while lounging on the shore, Captain Clawthorne overheard a seagull squawking to its friends about a hidden treasure buried in the sands of a forbidden beach. The treasure, the seagull boasted, was a golden shell that could grant unimaginable power to anyone who possessed it. Clawthorne's eyes gleamed with excitement. "A golden shell?" he muttered. "That's exactly the kind of treasure the Crab Clan needs to cement our legacy." He gathered the strongest and smartest crabs in the clan and announced, "We embark on a great adventure to claim the golden shell. But beware, the journey will be perilous, and the beach is said to be cursed." The Crab Clan marched boldly forward, their claws clicking rhythmically as they traversed the shoreline. The journey was not easy. They faced crashing waves, sneaky eels, and curious humans who almost scooped them into buckets. Yet Clawthorne's leadership kept them united. Finally, after days of travel, they reached the forbidden beach. The sands were darker, the waves rougher, and the air carried an eerie silence. In the middle of the beach stood a peculiar mound of sand that glittered faintly in the moonlight. Excited, Clawthorne and his clan dug into the mound with their claws. Sand flew in all directions until, at last, they unearthed the golden shell. It shimmered with an otherworldly light, its intricate patterns mesmerizing every crab. "Victory is ours," Clawthorne declared, holding the shell high. But as soon as he did, the ground beneath them began to tremble. Out of nowhere, a deep, rumbling voice echoed across the beach. "Who dares disturb my treasure?" A gigantic hermit crab, Old Shellspite, emerged from the ocean. His shell was adorned with barnacles, and his eyes glowed like fiery orbs. "This shell is mine!" Shellspite roared. "For centuries it has lain undisturbed, and now you will pay for your greed." Terrified, the crabs scattered. Shellspite charged after them, his massive claws snapping menacingly. The crabs tried to run forward, but Shellspite was too fast. His giant claws crashed into the sand, narrowly missing them. Desperate for a way to escape, Clawthorne shouted, "Everyone, turn sideways! Move quickly into the shadows!" The crabs hesitated, but soon realized that moving sideways allowed them to dodge Shellspite's claws with ease. They zigzagged across the beach, narrowly avoiding capture. Clawthorne led his clan into a rocky crevice, where Shellspite couldn't reach them. As dawn broke, the crabs emerged from their hiding spot, shaken but unharmed. Clawthorne looked at his clan, their legs trembling from the ordeal. "Today, we learned a valuable lesson," Clawthorne said. "Walking forward made us predictable and vulnerable, but walking sideways saved our shells." The crabs nodded in agreement, and from that day forward, they embraced their new way of walking. Over time, they grew so skilled at moving sideways that it became their natural gait. As for the golden shell, Clawthorne had left it behind, realizing that no treasure was worth the safety of his clan. Shellspite returned to the ocean, guarding his treasure with even greater ferocity. The Crab Clan, however, became legendary for their agility and quick thinking. Even today, If you watch a crab scuttling sideways on the beach, remember the tale of Captain Clawthorne and the golden shell that changed the way crabs walked forever.